So when we look at a storage facility, we look at a scorecard, and we're going to grade that facility because you got to have a great location or you're not going to have a successful storage business. So there's 5 attributes to the actual location. Number 1, we look at what's the population density. So how many people are in this area? You got to have a lot of people. The more people, the better. We'll show you the metrics that you should have below here in the comments. Number 2, you have to have the incomes. People have to have money. They have to have some dispensable income that they can go pay for your storage facility. So ideally, we like $60,000 to $100,000 per household in that market. If they don't make enough money per household, they don't have the money to store. If they make too much money, they typically have a lot of space, or they throw stuff away and they go buy more. So you want that nice sweet spot for middle America. Number 3, you gotta have traffic counts. You gotta have people going by. You know, no matter how good you can get your AdWords budget or your online presence and social media marketing for storage, it doesn't cut it. You need to have visibility. You don't have to be right at the front of the road, but you have to have signage. So you gotta make sure that that sign's visible so you're out there so people can see it. Ideally, you want to have 10,000 cars a day driving by looking at you. If you can have 15 to 20,000, that's even better. And then if you're driving up and down the highway in any city that you live in, look at every other exit. You're going to see a storage facility built there. So those are the best pieces of land because they're the easiest to get to and have the highest traffic counts where people see you. That's where you want to have a storage. So number 4, house prices. The higher priced housing areas, the better for storage because the harder it is for people to be able to buy space, and then if space is limited, they need space to move into. So they need storage. So you want to look for markets where you have a lot of condos, a lot of townhomes, a lot of apartments, and you have a lot of houses that are expensive, $400,000, $500,000 median household value, and then they have to pay for space because they just don't have the space to store their stuff. Number 5, location near retailers or being in a commercial trade area. So you want to have other retailers near you. You want to have Walmart, Tractor Supply, grocery store, Dollar General. Even if you're in the suburbs, you know, any of these areas where people are coming in and they're coming to shop, they want to go do their shopping and then they're going to go visit their storage facility, go drop their stuff off, pick stuff up. So it's very convenient for them. And if you're in that trade area, they're already going to you, and it's made a big difference on the investments or the assets that we've bought. And then there's 2 attributes to the actual market itself. So number 1, revenue. You really want to have higher rates in your market. So the higher rents that you can charge per unit, the better it is for your business. Storage costs about the same money to build it anywhere in the country. So if you have a flat site and it meets all those other attributes, you want to have rents that are higher the better. So if you're at $150 or more for a 10 by 10, those are outstanding markets. You really want to build in those markets. And then number 2, what you want to have is occupancy. So you got to make sure all the different people that are around there, all the different storage facilities around you are full. What you do is you secret shops. You call them up and you ask the managers, hey, I'm thinking of moving over to this location. Do you have any units available? And if you see if there's all waiting lists, if there's only 1 or 2 units when they're telling you what they have for inventory, you know that's a hot market and there's not a lot of supply and there's a lot of demand for storage. So if you have those 2 combinations, high rents and high occupancy, you're good to go. That's where we love to expand on the assets that we have, or we'll build from the ground up. So 5 attributes to a good storage location, 2 attributes to an actual market itself. If you got those 7, I broke it down for you nice and easy. Those are the assets and those are the markets you want to be in. So, you know, that's what you're looking for. That's your storage tip.